This is why facing in Battletech is so important. And in a previous podcast, I looked at this idea of good damage versus bad damage. I want to reinforce that a little bit, and then we're going to get to facing. And this is my definition, good damage versus bad damage, to try and present a model, to try and present a concept. So we have these hit locations in Battletech, right? Legs, left, right, torso, center torso, head, who will forget the head, and the arms. Then we've got some rear facing on there. When a mech takes multiple hits over a number of turns, and the damage is spread out, right? Think of all the armor bubbles. It's not just one giant slab, and when you lose them all, you go to internals. They're broken up based on placement and tonnage and other factors on each aspect of the mech. Good damage is where, first of all, we never want to get hit. We're going to do our best to stack the modifiers, never get hit, but it is what it is. It's a war game. You're going to get shot at. You're going to get lit up on there. You're going to get the dice thrown at you. And when damage is spread out over multiple areas of the mech, that's good damage, because you're not getting pounded on one place that's going to bust through to internals, especially if it's inner sphere, a location with ammo, and you're just going to light up and cook off on there. That's good damage, where it's spread out. Bad damage is where it repeatedly hits you in the same spot, the same spot, the same spot. So if I hit you with 5 medium lasers, my grasshopper runs up there, my archer's running in tandem, because for whatever reason, doesn't matter the mechs. I hit you with 5 medium lasers this turn, and the distribution just on the rolls is like left arm, right arm, center torso, left arm. That's kind of good damage. It would be better if it was spread out completely, but if I hit in a round of shooting the same spot twice, we'll take it. Bad damage is, we always want the headshot, but bad damage is like left arm, torso, left arm, right leg, or 3 or 4 shots to the left arm, 1 to the left torso. It's focused, because to get to the crunchy inside of a mech, you need to bust through to the internal armor. That's why rear armor is so dangerous in Battletech, because yes, you could still hit the arms and legs, but the fact that unless you're playing an awesome, literally, or maybe an Atlas, that rear armor is paper thin. It's like rear armor on a light mech. I don't know what, so I can not get critted from a machine gun, or maybe a low-level small infantry platoon, but we want to spread out the good damage. We want to focus on the bad damage, delivering that to our opponent. Now, facing. We have our mechs. Let's say these are heavier assault mechs with a lot of weapons, and we're facing off against each other. When I'm shooting, I want to be facing you completely in my front arc. So I have all of my weapons that are available to you. So I can hit you up with my PPC. Put heat aside for a second. I tend to push the heat. I can hit you with my PPC. I can hit you with my medium lasers. I got a Battlemaster, right? I'm hitting you with the short-range missile pack on there. Maybe I've even got range for the machine guns, but I'll need, base 4, 4 for range, plus movement, plus hexes. Maybe I need 12s. I'll still take it, right? I'm shooting everything at you. I want to be my mech forward-facing. But if I engage you forward-facing, and a lot of engagements, most of them are, what this means is I'm rolling on the center forward-facing chart. The damage could be spread out on there. If I can get to your left side, I can get to your right side, then I'm going to put that damage, stack that damage on the left or right side. That's going to increase the chances of delivering bad damage to you on there. Now, the opposite is as you take damage, and of course, we're looking at this like in a Mech Warrior classroom. This is these are the tactics, these are the ideas. The actual execution on the tabletop is naturally a little bit more challenging, because a mech's not just going to stand around doing nothing. But if you notice that your mech is taking damage on one side, say the left side, then you might want to change the facing of that mech. And if you're really engaged based on the weapons you have, losing out on a couple of shots, because not everything is in the complete firing arc based on your weapon location, that could be better than getting lit up into that bad damage location. So think about how to approach this. Think about how you can leverage the bad damage, and when you get return fire, keep it as this idea of good damage.